China's foreign ministry says Japan is still being evasive on a major issue. It says Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe should have issued a direct apology for his country's role in World War II. CCTV's Terrence Terishima reports.
This was a moment most foreign and Japanese media had been waiting for, the content of Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's statement for the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II. Experts here say there had never been a statement that has been speculated and debated so much before its release in the past. Interest was whether Abe would include a word of apology for the Japanese Army's actions during the war, inheriting so-called the Murayama Statement.
Upon innocent people, our country inflicted immeasurable damage and suffering. History is harsh. What is done cannot be undone.
The wording of the statement was debated among the ruling coalitions whether to use the Murayama Statement or broaden the content from the past prime ministers. Some lawmakers say it is important for Japan to show its pacifist stance this very year, as Abe administration's security policy is fueling worries amongst the neighboring countries and Japanese public. More importantly, the diplomatic relations between Japan and neighboring China and South Korea have been worse since normalization of the diplomacy. The Prime Minister's statement is getting more attention than it has been in the past.
How much emotional struggle must have existed, and what great efforts must have been necessary for the Chinese people who underwent all the suffering of the war, and for the former POWs who experienced unbearable suffering caused by the Japanese military, in order for them to be so tolerant nevertheless.
Public opinions is split and worry that too much emphasis is put on the wording than the action.
I don't know why people make a big deal of the 70th anniversary statement. The important thing is to have correct historical understanding.
I think Japanese should have our own opinion on these matters, on Yasukuni and other historical issues, regardless of what US and other countries say or want us to say. Without our own opinion, it will mean nothing.
Public opinion varied on the content of the statement, but one thing common I hear from people on the street is no matter what wording used in a statement, it would mean very little without a dialogue to move the bilateral relations forward and have real understanding between the governments. Terrence Terishima, CCTV, Tokyo.